think they should expect something new. When we went into this, it wasn't, oh, here's AORE and here's AEE, and how do we blend them? It was really, let's get these people together that both are specialty, or have their specialties in very specific areas, but really focus on what it is that we do together and what it is that we do really well. And so I think this isn't an AORE conference that AEE is trying to fit into, or an AEE conference that AORE is trying to fit into. It truly is a joint venture. And so there are going to be some things that are different, but I actually think that in those differences, I think we have some really cool potential to try new things and to really learn from people who are similar to us, but also bring a different perspective to what it is we do in the field.
I think in addition to that, you can expect different programming. So as you said, Brian, I think that people enjoy the conference experience, but really is like what the value they can take back. So we're intentionally designing things that will look and feel different to the fabric than both conferences have had individually, but they are all going to be designed together to provide that experience that we can say totally was a joint endeavor.
All of the decisions are made have that joint sort of lens, but there are people in the room representative of both organizations to make sure that those core things, those core identities are still going to be prevalent in the conference that a lot of you have kind of come to love, and it feels like a second family.
I think one thing to add to that too is just think about who we're serving and how we're serving them, and the decision we made of serving like the whole, and so we recognize that there's subsets of populations that have come and attended both conferences and have a certain identity or space there, and we appreciate that, and we want to find ways to amplify it, but we're also trying to make sure that we don't necessarily make decisions that are based on only a really small particular race. We want to elevate everyone. We feel like everyone can gain. So if I'm sitting next to someone in an education session who might work in a different industry, or maybe they work in K through 12 and I'm in higher education, we still can learn from the same education session, even if it wasn't tagged for me personally. So that's different from years past, and with this joint venture is that as decisions are being made, as contracts are being secured, as presenters are being selected, as the schedule is being developed, we'll be updating it. So historically we used to do that at the end, a month out of the conference, but we've come to recognize that with our advanced planning and decision making, as well as people's decisions to decide to come and participate at the conference or not, sometimes they need that information to inform their supervisors or other people to tell them what they can expect and what value they're going to receive from it. So go to the website, follow the links there, and you'll have everything that you need to know that we know.